Hey there, everybody. Happy Canteen Cup Tuesday. Hey, look here. Today we're going Hawaiian. We're going to make Spam Mushi. That's right. I've got a Spam Classic Single. I've got some instant rice. I've got some soy sauce and sugar. And some nori and some nori sheets. So here we go, y'all. We're going to cook it up on the GI gear because that's what took Spam to Hawaii in the first place. We're going to roll with a sterno today on the sterno stove. Alright, so I pre-measured a cup of instant rice, and this goes 1 part water, 1 part rice. Let's get the lid on that guy and bring it to a boil. Now what I've noticed about cooking on these sternos is when you first open that can, all the gel is up higher, it's more full, you get a hotter flame. And as the can burns down, you get a cooler flame. So if you want any chance of boiling water with a sterno, you need to do it while it's a fresh can. Y'all know what? We are starting to come to a simmer. We're almost at a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and get this rice in. What I don't want to happen, since we're bringing this to a boil over a low heat, I don't want to simmer my water away. Alright, so we're going to cover and let that guy go for 5 minutes. Then we pull it off the heat and let it finish hydrating. And let's see, we've got 3 more minutes for the rice to cook. So while that cooks, let's talk a little bit about Musubi. Let's talk a little bit about Musubi. Musubi is really simple. It's a Hawaiian dish, and as the soldiers brought Spam into Hawaii during World War II, it became a thing in the area. And there's a lot of Asian influence from the people who ended up in Hawaii to begin with. And so with that, we have a mixture of the Asian meets the West. We have Musubi, and it's going to be good. So I got to looking at this, and at first I thought, well, this is just perfect Southern blue-collar sushi, right? And I got to poking around at some things, but I'm glad I studied because I was about to commit Musubi blasphemy. Well, kind of. Okay, so let's talk about the differences between Musubi and sushi. Because Musubi can be sushi, but sushi can't be Musubi. As nouns, the difference between sushi and Musubi is that sushi is a Japanese dish made of small portions of sticky white rice flavored with vinegar, usually wrapped in seaweed and filled or topped with fish, vegetables, or meat. While Musubi is Hawaiian cooking, and it is a food made up of meat tied to a block of rice with nori, differing from sushi and that the rice is not vinegared. See, we in America, we make the mistake all the time. We say sushi, oh, that's raw rice. But that's not what it means. Sushi is a flavored raw rice. We make the mistake of thinking sushi is raw fish, but that's not what sushi means. Sushi is rice that's flavored. So Musubi just uses rice. It's not flavored. Let's see, let me check my time. Oh, yeah, we got to pull the rice off. I'm going to give it a stir, make sure we don't have anything sticking. I'm going to Cover that back up and we'll let it finish hydrating. Let's get the Spam cooking. We're going to take the Spam single. And we're going to cut this into fourths. Now the next step is we just start frying it up. And I think this is where they were looking for you to use some oil, but honestly I thought the Spam would release enough fat on its own. While my Spam starts cooking, I'm going to heat up some water for a cup of hot tea. It's starting to get kind of cool out. Alright, so one thing I see about cooking on my sterno is we've got a hot spot. So we'll probably need to keep moving this guy around to keep the cooking even. Now our soy sauce and sugar is going to go on the Spam. And we want that to start to caramelize onto the Spam. Put that over to cook. We'll put the rest of it over on this side. What do you think, y'all? Those starting to look good? I think so. Your nori is going to come in a sheet like this, and I've already taken one and cut it down into fourths. All right. So what we need to do is we need to get some rice. What I have here is just a sandwich baggie I've cut in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to press it. Piece of nori. Fold it, and let's see. I need to use a little, you wet it. To seal it up. Kind of starting to figure out how this goes. I've never done this before, y'all. This is a new experience for me. Now I'm thinking my rice, I could about cut in half for this recipe for one Spam single packet, or 1 cup of rice might be enough to do 2 Spam single packets. So you could do you and a friend. Now what I'm finding here also is my rice isn't quite sticky enough. You need your rice to be sticky for this. There we go. This one's coming out pretty nice. You really got to press that rice. You got to really give it a good smash. But apparently, like, they sell this in 7-Eleven in Hawaii the way we do a hot dog in South Carolina. I think that one right there, that's kind of the way we want this guy to end up looking. I have a plate full of lessons, but they're going to taste good. Get a sip of my tea. Oh, it's nice. All right, y'all, spam mushi. Who knew? There is such a thing as sushi for the South. Hey, and speaking of that, you know, if y'all wanted to, I mean, it's your stuff. Y'all can season up the rice. That's some seasoned rice vinegar. That's what you put in your rice for sushi. And just like the stores, you can get some wasabi to put on there. And you can get some pickled ginger. You can do it up just like sushi, right? Musubi can be sushi, but sushi can't be musubi. All right? Let's give it a taste. The basic. But they do all kinds of stuff with it. They put egg in it, sesame seeds, some other seasonings. I'm gonna get this one that looked really good first. I mean, this one here, this is my pinnacle right here. This one here came out really, really nice. Let's see what we've got. That's pretty good. I don't know, try to lose some of my rice. All right, so look here, I've got 3 Musubis left to go. I'm gonna finish my green tea. We'll see you on the trail. Aloha.